Hi guys, it's Evelyn and welcome back to another This Runner Loves Purple Daily. And it's the final day of the year. It's New Year's Eve, 31st of December 2020. And it's nearly over. I actually did my threshold run. Probably wasn't as good as it should have been. As I said yesterday, it was a 20-minute easy run, 20-minute threshold run, 20-minute easy run, and then a cool down portion. And the other day, one of the coaches posted a description of what easy run should be depending on your pace, and put a link to a training calculator, and I found out my easy run is actually what I've been doing for the pace of a 30-minute 5k. So my easy runs, I was thinking I was going extra slow, seeing as they were over 7 minutes per kilometer, and it was a nice comfortable run for me, and I enjoy running at that pace. And when I looked at the actual table, it actually does say that my easy run should be 7:15 to 7:41 minutes per kilometer, and I generally run 7:10, 7:30 if I'm just going on a go slow, comfortable run. So I'm happy I'm not actually slower than I thought I was. So my threshold run should actually be 5 minutes 53 per kilometer, and that's not what I did today at all. I left it till about 2ish before I left for my run, and at the start of it I was thinking, I don't think I can do this today. I did set off and start my watch with the plan in mind. So I go to the training calendar, went to yesterday, and then started that run. There was no warm-up portion. As I was starting, it goes straight into your 20-minute run. So that's your easy run. So I was going like feeling sluggish, but I was going about 7:15, 7:20. And I thought, yeah, this is a nice easy pace. I will hopefully notch it up a bit once it gets to the second section. But as I was running, I was like, oh gosh, I'm not enjoying this. Not that I'm not enjoying it, I was suffering a little bit. I think when I leave it later in the day, I don't have the oomph to get me going. And also I run fasted, and as the morning goes, I don't want to eat anything because I know I'm going to run. And so I should just go out and run, but I don't, and therefore I don't eat because I don't want to have food in my stomach when I do go and run. Or if I do eat, then I'll have to wait another 2 hours before I actually go and run. It's gone off. One sec. I don't know why they went off. It took me a while to notice, didn't it? Anyway, where was I? I think I was talking about delaying my runs because I haven't eaten. And I think I got to the point where if I do eat, then I have to wait 2 hours before I run again. And then that means I'm running later and later and later in the day. And so that's what's been happening. But as I said before, I'm going to have to be running at this time of day anyway. So I might as well just settle into it. I did my 3 weeks of running early, so I'm happy that I got around to it. It's timing. Timing is everything, as they say. Anyway, I did my threshold run, not to a threshold. I think I said that my threshold should actually be 5 minutes 53, but the 20-minute threshold portion of today's run was average 6:50 or 6:45 to 6:50 minutes per kilometer, so not so good. But if you compare it to the easy runs at between 7:20 and 7:35, I was running faster for that portion, so it sort of works, probably not fully, but I did run faster for the right portion of it. And I still kept some of the speed, as in the lower 7 minutes for the 20 minutes at the end though. I think my last K was 7:40, but the first two were 7:05, something like that. So, I mean, I did okay, not brilliant. I think I managed 1 hour and a few seconds for 8.4 kilometers, so actually not too dissimilar to my distance yesterday. And possibly it could have been yesterday's run affecting today, because it did make me a little bit tired, but that's just excuses. But it worked out to be a good run in the end. It's freezing out there. I think it's been 0 degrees the whole time. Other places in the country are getting covered with snow, so I'm sure it's coming for us sooner or later. Probably next week, I think. I don't really like snow. You think I would love it because I lived in Canada, but I hated snow. I never drove anywhere when it snowed, so I'm not looking forward to that. And here, when it snows, the whole country shuts down, so it's even worse. Let's cross that bridge when we come to it. I'll still be running in it, so it doesn't make any difference. Today, New Year's Eve. How did I do? I think in total for the month of December, I did this much. I'll put it here. It's the end of the year, and this is how many kilometers I ran for 2020. Over the year, you could see when COVID hit, because my mileage went down from March, April, May, June, was down to 140 kilometers per month, when it's normally the other end of 100, so it's normally around 190, 200 kilometers. And so you can actually see the dip when I lost my motivation in running and went down to probably a mile, not more than 3 miles a day. But it started to pick back up in August. That's when everybody was getting used to it. Once we started doing challenges with the Striders Running Club, and other things picked up. Fly 5K started up, and all these virtual team running things happened. So that sort of helped pick up my motivation and got me back to running 200 kilometers a month again. Also in October were the marathons, the virtual ones, and so that helped bump up my mileage, especially for October. My pace, I had to go and delete some videos because my iPhone is full. Sorry about that. So where was I? I think over the year, my pace has not picked up. Even from the start of the year before COVID hit, I wasn't running as fast as last year. And that was due to me putting on a little bit of weight, I think. Also just come off the back of a holiday in December and then February again. So my diet went off a little bit of a tangent and I was just never able to get back on it. And then COVID hit and my motivation for everything went. So the diet was the least of my troubles. As I've gradually put on weight across the year, and that's correlated with my pace slowing down over the year. And so that's one goal for next year that I need to stick to, actually get my willpower back, so I can actually lose the weight again. I haven't gone back to how I was originally before I lost all my weight, but I'm slowly, steadily creeping back up there. So I do need to stop that in its tracks and get back on it. And I am thinking my willpower is coming back now. So fingers crossed that I do that. Yeah, I'm hoping with the loss of weight will be the pace coming back. But one good thing, as I mentioned several times before, is that I'm now able to run up hills. I've always had to stop and walk at hills, but I think over the months I've been running slower, and because I'm running slower, I'm able to, take on going up the hills at that slower pace, and that's made me more confident that I can actually complete that run right up to the top of the hill. And so that's one of my little mini goals when I'm running, is if I come across a hill and I'm feeling tired, I have to get to the top of that hill before I stop and walk. Even if I have to stop and walk at the bottom of the hill before I start running up it, so be it. I can do that. I always complete it before I stop. So that's one thing I've stuck to this whole last 7-8 months, and I'm so proud of that fact. So some improvements have come out of this year and I'm so happy about that. But anyway, this is going to be a long one, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for following me, coming across from my Miss E channel and following my daily vlogs. I'm going to try and keep them up on a daily basis. I'm trying to do it on Orbit, so it has to get up to 365 daily vlogs before I can stop them. So please do come along with me next year. So it's only Thursday, even though it's the last day of the year, it's only Thursday. So I have 2 more runs in the plan to go. I was going to do them Friday and Sunday, but I might shift the Friday back to Saturday. And of course it's a double not park run tomorrow. So I was planning to run Luton Moordown Park Run and then run up to Houghton and then do the Houghton Park Run and then run back home. And that would have been about 13 miles. Still possible that I might do that, but if not, I will just drive to Wardown, run Wardown, and then drive to Houghton, run Houghton. So that's my plan for tomorrow. Let me just say thank you again so much for following me, especially on here, but my Instagram followers have helped me keep going, pushing through, and being my accountability partners. So I really appreciate that. And I just wish you all the best, the happiest of New Year's, and hope 2021 brings you everything you wished for this year and beyond. Thank you so much for watching. Take care and see you next year. Bye.